Most window reps think about deals one house at a time. They close a home, they celebrate the win, and then they drive to the next neighborhood. The reps who earn at the top of this industry think about deals one block at a time. Here's the difference. When you close a window job on a street, you now have social proof, visible results, and a referral asset that your neighbors are literally going to see every single day. When a new window goes up on a new house, every neighbor who drives past it notices. And if you know how to use that, you can turn a 1 close into 5 without even starting a new pitch from 0. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to exactly work the neighborhood effect so that every close you make builds momentum for the next one. Let's get into it. Here's what we're covering. First, how to set up the neighborhood close before you even leave the house of your first customer. Second, the exact language to use when you knock on a neighbor's door and reference the install next door. And third, how to build a neighborhood referral system that keeps working for you weeks after the initial job is done. These 3 things together turn a window sales from a grind into a pipeline. Let's start with the setup. The biggest mistake reps make with the neighborhood effect is waiting until after the install to try to use it. You need to plant that seed the moment the deal closes. Before you leave your customer's house, say this: hey, one thing that would really help us out, we're going to be doing the installation right here on the street, and the neighbors are going to see that finished product. Would it be okay if I mention your name when I knock on a few of the neighbors' doors? Most customers are going to say yes. People like being associated with good decisions and visible upgrades. Now you have explicit permission to use their name and you're going to use it. Then you ask the second question. Do you know which of your neighbors have mentioned their windows being old or their energy bills might be a little high? This is pure intelligence gathering. Your customer has been living on that street for years. They know who's been complaining about their bills, who's been talking about home upgrades, and which houses are showing their age. That information is gold. You're not guessing anymore. You're walking up specific doors with a warm angle and your neighbor's name. That changes the dynamic at every door you knock on that block. All right, second point. Here's the exact language to use when you knock a neighbor's door after closing the house next door. Hey, my name is blank. I'm with company blank. We actually just worked out a deal with your neighbor down the street. We're doing their windows next week. I'm letting a few of the other neighbors know because we're already going to be in the area and we can sometimes work out a better deal for the street when we're doing multiple homes at the same time. Now you've done 3 things in about 15 seconds. You've given them social proof from someone that actually knew. You created a sense of proximity and legitimacy. You already are working here. You're not a stranger. And you've opened the door to a better deal, which creates curiosity without desperation. The homeowner's guard drops because the context feels real. You're not a random rep from somewhere else. You are the person the neighbor just trusted with their house. Don't pitch. Let them pull. Oh, really? How much did they pay? Or, so you're doing their windows next week? Or, what kind of windows are they getting? Every question they ask is an invitation to keep talking. And every answer you give builds more confidence in the decision. Real quick before point 3. If you're watching this channel because you're serious about building a real career in window sales, go check out Windowsu in the description below. This is a certification program built for D2D window reps who want to learn the system, earn more, and build long-term careers in this industry. The link is below. Let's keep going. Here's where the real leverage comes from. Most reps use social proof in the moment and then let it die. The neighborhood referral system keeps that social proof working for you weeks after you moved on. Here's how to build it. When the install is done, go back to the original customer and ask for a quick photo of the finished windows. Here's what you would ask. Would it be okay if I grabbed a couple photos of how this turned out? Now you have before and after assets from a real home in the area. Take these photos and go back to the neighbors you didn't close on your initial pass. Hey, I wanted to stop back by. We just finished the installation down the street and I thought you might want to see how it turned out. You're not selling, you're showing. And showing a finished product from a home they can literally see from the front door is about as powerful as social proof gets. The neighbor can walk down the street and look at the house themselves. That's credibility you can't manufacture. The other layer of the system is leaving a door hanger or a card with every neighbor on the street after the install. Your neighbor at address just upgraded their window with us. If you'd like to know more, reach out here. That keeps that brand in the neighborhood even after you moved on to the other territory. Window sales works like compound interest. When you set it up this way, each job builds equity for the next one. And if you're working smart, every street you close becomes a referral machine that runs in the background while you're knocking new territory. Here's what we covered today. Plant the seed before you leave the first customer. Get permission to use their name and get intel on which neighbors are already warm. Use the neighbor knock language to open doors with social proof and legitimate reasons to be there. Build a referral system so that every install keeps working for you after you move to the next neighborhood. That's the neighborhood effect. Go make it work. And if you're new to this channel, hit subscribe because we drop new training every week built specifically for window reps who want to earn at the top of the industry. See you next week.